So I was gonna sit here and do my video, but my neighbors who just got their roof redone last month are getting their roof redone again this month. So just rock with me. I'm sorry it's all up close in my personals, but I'm trying to find a location for us to shoot. Today I'm talking about Rebel. I'm Kaylane. I don't know. I'm out here. I keep saying because I'm really trying to focus on where can I go to shoot this video right quick. Anyway, so we start off with Rebel. She is, you know, she last week she popped in on April Sommerdale, and April Sommerdale was long gone. May she rest. And so this week the detectives are here to figure out who killed April Sommerdale, basically. So I mean, there's a detective that's, you know, really she's rude, and she's giving Rebel all this fever. Okay, there's a loud truck right here, so I can't park in this lot. Rock with me, we gonna find a place. But she is giving Rebel all this fever, like, you know, you just happen to be, and I understand that it looks suspicious, but why you gotta be rude about it, you know? So she's giving, you know, you just happen to be here and the woman's dead, and what, y'all were just having a tea party or what? And Rebel is giving it back to her. I'm sorry if y'all hear all this going on, I'm having a day. But yeah, Rebel is giving her fever, and finally she asks Rebel, did you see something suspicious? Rebel says, why, yes, I did see something suspicious. And then it switches to a different scene. I think she told on Chance's brother, because she saw Chance's brother at the house just, I think it was like a few hours before Miss Sommerdale took her last, you know, her last breaths. I should have went. I still should have went. Honestly, I got too much going on. I'm sorry, this is real bootleg today. Let me see. Method husband seems to be the chairperson or the owner of some sort of vets, you know, safety and security type deal for the veterans. And so this is a mess. Rock with me, it's gonna get better. All right, so while I was in the midst of talking and driving, my storage told me I was full. Anyway, I was telling you about April Sommerdale being dead. The detective was giving you all sorts of fever, all sorts of unnecessary fever. Let me see. She asks Rebel if she saw anything suspicious. Rebel says, there's like a bird. I'm sorry. I got a lot going on today. Rebel says she did see something suspicious, and we flipped to another scene. I was saying, I think she told that she saw Jimmy right outside of April Sommerdale's house, like right before she, you know, took her lasts. This bird, and it's too hot to let up the window, so I'm gonna just have to tune her out. We switch over to Method husband. Method husband runs some sort of vet like society deal, like taking care of veterans basically is like his little thing. Let me see. Rebel swoops over to sidekick. This bird though, I gotta find, I can't do this. We gonna continue on this journey. So Rebel is suspecting foul play. She's telling sidekick friend, I guess if I turn the car on, rock with me, this is a real jank situation right now. She was telling sidekick friend that she suspects foul play because April Sommerdale was shot behind the ear, and you know that's not very suicide-y to shoot yourself behind the ear. So this ain't working. I just need to do this video. The world is really going, it's taking me through today. Anyway, well, I don't know. I can't look at my notes right now. I'm driving. But just sitting outside the bank. But I need a place. Lord, there's so much going on today. This video is like the worst video I've ever done. But we out here. Anyway, so April Sommerdale was shot behind the ear. Rebel is suspecting foul play. Method husband gets a call that he and Rebel's mutual friend Kim is missing. So, you know, what's her name? Rebel is like, did you check all the usual spots? You know, could she be here? Could she be there? And, you know, Method is like, she's not at these places. They go searching and they find her at this little squabble, this little veterans, you know how the veterans get together all in like a empty parking lot, you know, and just kind of have their own little community. Not just veterans, but homeless people just kind of lumped together in a spot. So she was out there talking about how somebody was gonna kill her. And Rebel is like, who's gonna kill you? what's tea? And we'll get back to that in a minute. We switch over to Chen's new partner. I'm so distracted. Chen's new partner is Paulina from the Fighting Temptations. I can't remember her name right now. What's Samuel L. Jackson's wife's name? I'm gonna have it up in the up over my heads. But she's his new partner, and you know, she's been doing this a long time, and yada yada. Let me see. They're having court out there where you know, at the squabble, at the homeless meetup. And there's this old guy who used to be a judge, and now he's being the judge at the joint, and I thought that was dope. That was cute. Rebel mentions that she is completely done with Method Man. That's a lie. Then we finally, once we I forgot to mention my sinuses. This is a day on the nation. But Kim is Lauren London, and she looked really, I like how she looks with the weight on her. You know, she was looking like, and I was watching, what is it? This Christmas. I was watching This Christmas not too long ago at my aunt's house, and she was like too skinny. You know, I like her with a little bit of meat on her. I don't know what you girls were talking about online trying to read her for having a little meat. She just had a baby too. Like, and she may have been pregnant during the filming, because it looked like she might have been. But let me see. Sidekick takes Rebel, Kim, and Method husband over to her family's restaurant, and her mama's being shady like any ethnic mother would, giving her very much, you know, you bring your friends here, but you ain't coming here to work. You know, you turned into a lazy American, and all of this. Method's card was declined. I think it had something to do with Sideline Hope over there, but we'll get back to her in a minute. While we're at the restaurant, a baby starts crying, and Kim immediately kind of like, she's like, shut the baby up, shut the baby up, shut the baby up. And Rebel is like, okay, calm down, it's all right, calm, take a minute, take a breath. And then she's, you know, hollering, shut the baby up, and it gets real, you know, it's a scene. It was a lot, it was drama. And we're like, okay, well, I personally was like, because my mom, she was just sitting over there like, oh, that's a mess. But I'm sitting there like, okay, so why are we crying? Why are we having a fit over a baby? Like, I could see, like, my dad is a veteran, and my mom told me a story about one time they had like some sort of a celebration, and one of the balloons from the celebration got caught in the ceiling fan. And you know, when you hit a balloon, it's making a pop sound. So stuck in the ceiling fan is making this pop, 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 pop sound, and my dad freaked out, you know, instantly. He just, you know, freaked out. So I'm thinking like, okay, a baby and a gun don't sound anything alike. What are we upset about this baby for? We'll get back to that in a minute. Chins and Pauletta from the Fighting Temptations get over to, I couldn't tell if it was Sidekick Shorty's restaurant, or if it was another restaurant with other Asians. I don't want to be racist. I just wasn't sure. But Pauletta is reminding this man of the church bylaws. And if you've never seen the Fighting Temptations, you don't get the reference, but most people don't get my references, so it's okay. But they putting the squeeze on this man, and you know, finally she says, you know, I see you got a girl over there that you're trying to protect. If you talk to us, then we can protect her, we can protect you, this, that, and the other. And then he finally talks. I wasn't really paying attention. I've been having a hard time. I don't feel good. Pauletta mentions that she has a second job. Chins is like, oh, I didn't take you for a moonlighter, and she's like, it's my grandson. You know, old folks got to throw their grandkids. Not just old folks, but folks with grandkids got to throw their grandkids in, you know, wherever it'll fit. Like, she'll see somebody on the side of the road tying their shoe. You know, my grandson just learned how to tie his shoe the other day, and I'm so thankful that he can finally, you know, loop-de-loop and pull. It's just wonderful. It's like, okay, girl, thank you for sharing. You know, I'm sitting there eating chips. You know, my grandson, he eats chips too. Not that particular brand, but he also eats chips. All right. What kind of chips your grandson eat? It's just always, folks love their grandkids. Let's see. Method Man lets Rebel run lead on this little thing. So Kim thinks somebody's trying to kill her because somebody's scamming the veterans and taking benefits. I couldn't keep up. I couldn't. But Method Man decides to let Kim run lead on the investigation. They out here doing all this investigative work. Ain't nobody getting an investigative check. Where's my investigative? I can't even say it no more. Where's my money? Run me my coins before I'm out here doing all this and the other. This private investigating thing is not established officially yet. Y'all don't have your LLC. Where's your business license? Where y'all getting this cash money from? But whatever though. So she runs down to the soup kitchen. She's asking the lady, you know, have you seen these girls, Yolanda and somebody? And she's like, I don't know nobody by their name. And then she's like, well, Kim told us that they used to work here. And she's like, oh, well, Kim, yeah, she used to work here, but she was stealing, you know, wallets and cell phones. So they get back to Kim, and they're giving very much, you were stealing wallets and cell phones. And she was like, but it was from the lost and found. It's not like I hurt anybody. Tell me how that makes it right. I'm like, are y'all her parents? Like, y'all her mom and daddy? And as the episode goes on, they really are this girl's parents, like, for real though. Let me see. So somebody calls Rebel and lets her know that, you know, there's been a body found. They get down to the crime scene. The police officers, as usual, are giving Rebel the 3rd degree, yada yada yada. Method runs distraction. Oh my Gucci Mane, distraction, and is talking to the guy. And while he's talking to the guy, Rebel sneaks off and is talking to the coroner, or the, you know, whoever she may be, the dead body lady. And she gets the woman to take a picture, takes the and the woman was mutilated. She had no teeth, she had no ears, she had no eyes, nothing. But she gets the woman to take a picture. She takes the picture back to Kim. Kim is shook because that's her. That's Yolanda. And she is like, okay, so they kill Yolanda, they coming to kill me next. What a shame. I'm about to die. So we scooch over to, she meets up with Chins. I don't know why she's meeting up with Chins, because I wasn't paying a lot of attention. I'm doing a bad job. Just I'm going through so much. But she meets up with Chins, and it's very much, you know, regular arguments. My brother's dead. I'm sorry your brother's dead. You know, the standard. And, you know, she mentions that she saw Jimmy at you know, April Summerdale's house shortly before her demise, and, you know, Chins is shook about it because he knows his brother. What is going on with the corners? I got a lot happening. But she shook, he shook, because his brother was out there. And he knows his brother. He knows that his brother probably is out here murdering the girls. Speaking of, he's talking to his brother down to the bar. And his brother's out here calling Rebel Miss Black America, which isn't really an insult. But then he goes into Jungle Bunny. And I'm just like, he got to die. He has to die. But anyway, back to the car scene with Chins and Rebel. Chins gives Rebel this flash drive, and it's like, I wanted to give you this especially on his birthday. And I'm like, what's on the drive? I'm thinking it's, you know, police car footage, you know, something that can be leaked to the media. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all, it was just a video of Rebel's brother, what is it, Malik? Malik was rapping. I really hope y'all can hear me. The wind is blowing, and I hope it's not interfering because I didn't bring my microphone out today. But yeah, Malik is rapping, my name is Malik, and I'm the stuff, da-da-da-da-da-da, rub your butt, I don't know, something. And then all of a sudden, Chins pops up behind him and is giving very much, my name is Chins, I'm a cop, I like to protect people, I hate crime. And it was cute enough, but when you remember that Chins is the reason that Malik is dead, it wasn't cute. I'm like, God, the noises. I'm like, this is nice. It would have been nice if Chins didn't pop up, because this is, I mean, Rebel knows you knew Malik. So you showing this video of y'all having a good time is not news to her, because, you know, she knows you've had a good time with her brother before. Y'all have played basketball, y'all have hung out. This has been established prior to. So I don't know why you gave her this flash drive, and why you didn't just give her some footage that she could work with as far as trying to figure out, you know, what's going on with her brother's case. But whatever though. Let me see. Sidekick Shawty questions Rebel about meth and his Method Man, not the drug, and is giving very much, you know, if he leaves sideline hoe over there, because I don't remember her name, would you go back to him? And she don't know. She just does not know. And then she gives Sidekick Shorty is giving, well, why didn't you tell me y'all was hooking up? And she's like, I thought you would judge me. She's like, I'm your best friend, I'm supposed to judge you. And yeah, so let me see. So Sidekick Shawty, I don't know what she does, like what her professional job is, but she can look up whatever she wants to, and she finds out that money has been being moved from Yolanda, the dead girl's account. We get over to the bank. She you know, swoops in on, she and Meth are playing a game of what's their story, basically, and they looking at everybody in the bank, and they like, you know, he's gay, he's sleeping with her, da 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 da, and they make a bet about it. Well, Rebel wins because she bet that one of the ladies is sleeping with the boss. They snap pictures, you know, Method gives her some money, and then we get back to the bank. She runs up on the woman that's sleeping with the boss. I thought that the woman was sideline hoe. She looked just like the girl that Meth is sleeping with. I was like, is this her? But it wasn't. And she's like, show me the security footage of this day, or I will release these pictures of you, you know, sleeping with your boss. The woman takes her to the security room. She tried to play like she couldn't access security, but she got in there, and we see Kim stealing money from Yolanda, basically withdrawing from Yolanda's account. Now, Yolanda been dead. She been dead about a week. Kim took this money since Yolanda's been dead. So here we go again, Mama and Daddy and Kim. You stole money from a dead girl? I didn't know she was dead. Tell me how that makes it right. Like, they just need to ground her. Just go on, whoop her and ground her. But then, you know, we get back to the bank, because the whole big debacle is Method feels like we should turn Kim in. Rebel feels like we shouldn't turn Kim in. And they're having, you know, a husband and wife, mother and father quarrel on what do we do with our problem child. Rebel's just not gonna turn her in. She's just not. And all throughout this, I'm like, she really went from being wild and crazy on the floor, like, they gonna kill me, they gonna get me, they after me, to being relatively normal. And it's like, how though? How do you go from being, and I understand that, you know, the mind is a tricky thing, and psyches and, you know, veterans and all of that. I get that. But how you go from, you know, your hair all wild, you know, you on the floor, you writing in the dirt, to taking a shower and just being alright? Like, and then a couple of days ago, you were alright enough to withdraw from the bank. What is the mental, the psyche? I don't understand. But, let me see. I literally wrote on my notes, Kim came smooth out of insanity. She did. She was insane, and then all of a sudden she was just regular. And it's like, how? But you know, the mind. Rebel promises to delete the pictures after she gets the name of somebody. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Again, I just wasn't. It wasn't a good. These last few days have just been a lot for me, and I don't know why. Because there's nothing new going on. Just work. And you know, I'm house sitting right now. Maybe that's putting a little extra stress on me, but I'm tired. I'm going through. But yeah, so Rebel promises to delete the pictures after the woman gives her a name. And I'm like, she could have sent them pictures all over the place. And because the woman's like, well, you have to delete them in front of me. I'm like, she could have emailed them to herself before she came in, delete the pictures in front of you, and then download them right back off the email. Like, but she gets the name. Oh, it was the bank teller that she was trying to get the name of. She gets the name of the bank teller that's been working with the scam, and they go down to him, and you know, she's like, I know you scamming the girls, yada yada yada. The bank teller rolls over immediately. He's like, she made me do it. She made me do it. It was, you know, she comes and goes as she pleases, yada yada yada. And he calls her, and you know, Rebel has him call her, and he's like, this is gonna be weird. She's not gonna show. I've never called her before. And Rebel's like, just tell her it's a paperwork issue. She has to come in. It's not a big deal. He does that. She comes in, and turns out it's the woman from the soup kitchen. They give in freeze, and Kim is like, that's her. She runs out the door, immediately gets hit by a car, gets up, keeps running. Like, what kind of crackhead tendencies? And Method Man stops her. She draws a gun. The bank police draw a gun. Rebel is like, don't. And it was just all very weird. Rebel is giving, you have to decide if you're gonna live or die, and she's got the gun. And me and my mama saying like, she gonna choose to die. She gonna shoot herself in the head, you know, and go out like a G. She didn't. She put the gun on the ground and turned around, put her hands behind her back, and went to jail, crying the whole way through. Let's see. Kim, we get back to Kim. Kim is asking Rebel how she's able to function. How she, you know, did she just forget everything that happened, you know, down at the war, or what happened? And then we get a flashback. Rebel says she has not forgotten. We get a flashback. They're in, you know, someone's home, some lady's home, and, you know, it's Rebel and Kim. They got their guns, you know, somebody is invading, you know, the territory or whatever. The baby is crying. There's a baby. He's hollering down boots. He is just upset. And I understand, because it's war, you know, stuff blowing up all the time. He can't get no rest. I feel you, baby. I understand. But he's crying. You know, they're like, shut the baby up, because they're trying to lay low. It's trying to be secretive. We don't want nobody to come in here and, you know, terrorize these people. So Rebel tells Kim, shut the baby up. Kim goes and gets the baby. She's trying to shush the baby as the people are getting closer. Finally, the baby hushes, and she, you know, you can see Kim's grip tightening on the baby. The baby hushes, and the people walk by, and then once Kim releases, you know, brings the baby from her shoulder, the baby has suffocated and is dead. I didn't care for it at all. I understand now why Kim was going through what she was going through. And I just really, nobody tried to resuscitate the baby, because it wasn't, you know, from me watching the TV, if that was the real time that was going on, it wasn't that long. Breathe into the baby, you know, give little tiny baby chest compressions, get this baby. But nobody did that. They just started hollering, the baby's dead. Nobody tried to revive the baby. Why didn't y'all try to revive this? Okay, so anyway, Rebel, we come back to real time. Rebel is like, I didn't forget, I gave the order. I'm the one basically that has the blood on my hands. I told you to shut the baby up. Now the baby is eternally hushed. And you know, she's like, you cannot put the weight of that on yourself. You can't take that all on you. You know, take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Basically, you know, I also feel very strongly about it, but you got to keep pushing, keep doing your thing, and that makes Kim feel better. Let me see. Then we get over to Chins and Rebel. They meet up again. He's talking about that time he got stabbed. Again, I wasn't really listening. And then my mom and my stepfather were talking. They were talking throughout the whole episode, so I could not understand what was going on. But and again, I only have limited television time down at the prison. But he's talking about that time he got stabbed and how he was having like he's been having, you know, panic attacks and flashbacks and all this, and how when he was holding the gun to Malik, he knew it was Malik, but then all of a sudden he didn't know, and he saw himself out of his body and he shot, and it was strange. And I think he's lying. I don't trust him even a little bit. I do not trust him. But I you know, he said all that, and then Rebel was like, well, why did you tell the police that he had a gun? And he's like, I didn't tell him that he had a gun. I told him he was unarmed. I don't know who, you know, there was the other folks, April and the girls, that told them that he had a gun. I think he's lying about that too. I really do. And then we swoop over to Method Man, and he breaks up with Sideline Ho. And if you see me looking up, there's a spider crawling on my windshield, and I'm waiting for it to get low enough for me to swoop. Got him right out of here. What was I saying? Oh, he gets over to Sideline Ho, and she's upset because the whole episode, she's been trying to get him to come and look at this new house. They're trying to move in together. He finally says, you know, I don't think we should move in together. I don't want to move in with second thoughts, yada, yada, yada. And she's mad because he loves his wife. And I'm just like, and she gives very much, I never should have gotten into this relationship with you. And I'm sitting there on the couch like, duh, you don't date a married man, sis, duh. But then he's like, you're right, you deserve somebody that's gonna be all in, yada yada. Method Man is so fine, y'all. He is so fine. He is delectable and delicious, as I said about Kevin over on Greenleaf, which is tonight. I can't wait. The only thing I'm looking forward to is Greenleaf tonight. It used to be the choir, but the choir went off so quickly. Let me get back over here. So they break up. She slaps him smooth across his face, and I said, I cannot. Method Man is too big a man to be slapping in his face, because if he would have whirled around and popped you, then it's over. You don't, first of all, you don't slap anybody that, you know, you can't take a slap from them back. You don't hit nobody that you don't expect. Don't hit somebody and not expect them to hit you back, basically, is what I'm saying. Second of all, do not ever put your hands on a veteran. You don't know when he's gonna lose his mind, snap you. What's wrong? Or her. Anybody. Like, especially veterans, though. Don't play them games with people who have seen combat, been in combat, you know, that kind of thing. Don't do that. Like, don't do that. Why would you slap him? Just, anyway, they broke up. She feeling all kinds of ways, and then he tells, you know, Rebel, I broke it off with Sideline Ho. The end. This was terrible. I'm gonna try to make Greenleaf a little better tonight. Empire, I'm sure, is gonna be better. Just keep rocking with me. We're gonna get a flow. We're gonna get a hustle and a flow out here in these streets. But, you know, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Wait, before peace, like, comment, subscribe, all the things the YouTubers say. I really love talking to y'all in the comments. Just, you know, I love connecting with y'all on Facebook, Twitter. Hit me up. All the information is below. And now, peace.